So today we are going to study about engine. As I told you, engine is the heart, is the soul, is the machine which runs the body. So there is an illustration of engine here. This is a engine. So we are going to study how the engine exactly works. What are the various components of an engine? Now we come to this picture. You can see this thing. Yes, this thing. Along this thing, this is called engine cylinder. Here all the things happen. This is inlet valve, this is exhaust valve, and this is piston, and this is connecting rod, and this is crankshaft. I will tell you in detail what are the meanings, what are the functions of these various components. So first of all, we talk about inlet valve. This is inlet valve. So through inlet valve, the fuel comes into the cylinder, okay, and then this is piston. This piston moves up, like there, up and down. By movement of its up and down, the fuel gets compressed or expanded, right? And now we have the exhaust valve. Through exhaust valve, when the fuel is burnt inside the engines, it's thrown out of the exhaust valve. And the crankshaft rotates, which further results in the relative motion of the piston to go up and down. So here's the illustration of an spark ignition engine. What is a spark ignition engine? See, there are two types of engine. On the base of ignition, there are spark ignition and there are compression ignition engines. Okay, so this is spark ignition that follows the Otto cycle. I will explain you the Otto cycle in this illustration and the working of this spark ignition engine. So this engine runs basically on petrol. So what happens is, in the first stroke, like four stroke means the piston will move 4 times up and down, all right? So first of all, there is suction stroke. The suction stroke, the piston goes down, like here you can see the piston is down, and the fuel here is mixture of air and petrol that is mixed by carburetor, that we will discuss later on in the video. What is carburetor in depth? So first of all, we need to learn that from the inlet valve, the mixture of fuel, that is a mixture of air and petrol, comes into the cylinder. Okay, the piston is going down, the inlet valve is open, it will come down. Now there is compression stroke. The piston will go up. The piston will go up and compress the fluid entirely. Here the both inlet and exhaust valves will be closed. And what will happen? There is spark plug. The spark valve will ignite the fuel and the burning will take place. Then will introduce to the power stroke. Like you can see there, the flame is there. This is the burning of the fuel. This is power stroke. The only stroke where the energy or the power will be generated is power stroke. Like here the fuel is burnt, it will generate power. Now, as you can see here, what will happen? The smoke will collect. The black smoke will get connected. Okay, so in the exhaust stroke, the piston will go up again and release all the gases induced in the cylinder, and the cycle will continue. The fuel will come in, it will get compressed, it will be ignited by the spark plug, the power stroke, the power will be generated, the piston will come down, and again in the exhaust valve, the fuel, the burnt fuel, the residue will be thrown out of the engine in the exhaust stroke.